Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the week of April 22nd, 2018. Professor Bill Thompson, he is on assignment this week, but back from his mission from an undisclosed location. Dan Hoff.
Thank you, Hollywood. It's a pleasure to be here with you this morning.
I'm sure it is. We're going to go real quick. We have footage from Battlefront Pro Wrestling's debut. And here to talk about coming up April 27th, we have Deana Ray on the phone with us. We're going to go right now to Deana Ray. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So coming up this Friday, April 27th, this is the second show for Battlefront Pro Wrestling. And you are the voice of Battlefront Pro Wrestling, the lead ring announcer. So tell us about yourself, about Battlefront, what's going to be coming up this Friday.
We have a great show in store. We had our first show back in February, Unleashed, and that went off really well. And we are really pleased to bring you Breakout, which is our second show, this Friday night, April 27th, the Elks Lodge in Ludlow. We have doors opening at 7, meet and greet 7 to 7:30, and bell time at 8, and it is just going to be a fantastic show. I can't wait.
Absolutely. What are some of the matches you happen to know?
We have some great matches set forth for this Friday. We have the Pyramids of Power back versus the Fear Factor, and that is to crown our first Battlefront Pro Tag Team Champion. It is a hardcore match. Fans are encouraged to bring weapons for the participants to use, so it is going to be an epic battle. I can't wait for that. Bring your own weapons. Yes.
That's going to be something else. I don't remember, not in recent memory, any indie shows where you could bring your own weapons and they can be used. I mean, are you a little concerned as to what people are going to bring?
Well, we have a lot of security, and everyone's going to drop everything into trash cans and whatnot right upon entrance, and the participants are going to be able to pick and choose whatever they want. So it is going to be, as I said, epic.
Epic. So that's going to be a great match. What else? Yep. What else do we have in store?
We have a triple threat match between Fireworks Fox Vineyard.
We're showing his clip right now, as a matter of fact.
Awesome. Yeah, he is. He's great. And we also, against him, we have the Spectacular JC, as well as Chico Adams, who is fresh off of his NXT debut. So we are really honored to have Chico on the show with us. And that should also be a really, really interesting triple threat match.
So was it hard to get somebody that is signed to NXT? Because that's, kind of unusual.
Yeah, we actually didn't know that he was on NXT, so it was something he kind of kept a little secret from us, but we have a really good relationship with Gangrel, the former leader of the Brood, and he is with the Chico is with Gangrel's group, so we were able to do some cross talent promotion there. So it was a great relationship.
That's awesome. And it's going to be a plus for you having somebody that's already in NXT, because people might come just to see Chico Adams.
Yeah, definitely. I highly encourage it too. He's great. Can't wait to work with him.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, we actually have the American Luchador division is going to have a special match with the Explosion Mig, who we saw last time against Chiggy Sosa. He is going to be up against the movie star Belito from Puerto Rico. I don't know if you're familiar with Belito, but he is a star in his own right in the Puerto Rican scene. So we are really excited to have him against Mick. So that's going to be a really, really great match. And lastly, we also have the Battlefront Pro Heavyweight Championship with a rematch between Ty Shine and 5-Star Jace, who is our current champion.
Ty Shine, 5-Star Jace, Dan, that's momentous.
That's good. I have to admit, just off the top of my head, the match that I'm most excited about is the hardcore matchup for the tag team championship.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are really looking forward to that, especially given what happened between the Pyramids of Power and Fear Factor on our last show.
It was really hyped up the last show, and I think the fans are going to have something very special there. Absolutely.
Should truly be a cataclysmic clash for the championship titles. And if Dan can talk this morning, it'd be a miracle.
Everybody's just waking up here, that's all. So, that being said, for those that don't know what Battlefront Pro Wrestling is, and people that might not know what we're talking about, go ahead and describe it, because this is your second show.
Yeah, Battlefront Pro is a very new to the Western Mass pro wrestling scene. We had our first debut show back in February, and the promoter is Dan Gore, also wrestles as Necromancer. He's been on the wrestling scene in Western Mass and New England for over 20 years, and he created his own promotion, had a great opportunity to do so, and has really blossomed from this real grassroots effort with a bunch of local talent, and has created this really great group with, again, local talent, and we're really trying to showcase a lot of people who may not have had the opportunity to be showcased in recent past. So we're really excited to see what the future brings.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited to have you as part of the Squared Circle family. Thank
you so much.
Right, just add you to the fold there with Paradise Alley, Blitzkrieg, Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling, of course. No, we get to go up to Massachusetts twice a month now, which we love it up there. We might even just move up there one day. Who knows?
Great. We encourage it. We're very blessed to have the opportunity, so it's great.
Absolutely. Now, about yourself.
Yes.
You are the ring announcer. What brought you? What made you want to become a ring announcer to begin with?
Well, I've only been ring announcing actually for about a year now. I started last April, and I had always been kind of in the wrestling scene. I did actually Necromancer's makeup for quite a while, so the people in the back kind of knew me for doing that, and I had an opportunity to ring announce, and said, you know what, let me throw my hat in the ring, so to speak, no pun intended, and I tried it out, and I absolutely loved it, and I've just been gung-ho ever since.
That's it. If you love what you do, that's the big part right there.
Exactly.
So we'll look forward to seeing you more and more.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
When Battlefront is looking for talents for their shows, what particularly do they look for?
I think the biggest thing that Battlefront really looks for is passion. We really want to have a group that is passionate about wrestling, that is willing to kind of leave it all in the ring, and who's there to really have fun and give back to the audience, because without them, we really wouldn't have a promotion.
And if for the upcoming show next Friday night, where can tickets be purchased?
Tickets can be purchased from anyone who is on our roster, And they can also be purchased at our online shop, which is Battlefront Pro Wrestling. And it's actually a very long URL, but we can provide that to you. But we have, if you look on our Facebook page, there's links on every single post to where you can buy them online, and you can also buy them at the door. So we will have that opportunity as well.
Absolutely. You got anything else, Dan?
Well, we're certainly looking forward to the event, but I think more importantly, as if I have anything I'd like to add, is if Deana has anything extra she likes to add.
Thank you. I actually just wanted to let everyone know that with Battlefront Pro, we are trying to do our best to give back to the community as well. And with this next show, $2 of every ticket is going towards helping the Down Syndrome Resource Group of Western Mass. And as you know, or may know, we do have, we are the promotion that has one of the only Down syndrome wrestlers is as part of it. We're lucky enough to have Kev Manser as a manager for the Fear Factor. And we wanted to support Kev Manser and all of his colleagues at the Down Syndrome Resource Group of Western Mass. So $2 of every ticket from Friday night show is going to go to them. And we're really excited to have them as a partner in promotion.
That's very, very, very honorable. Very, very good of you to do that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You know, and when companies give back to the community and do things such as that, it's just truly amazing. And,
thank you. We're blessed to have the opportunity to do so we're glad to do it.
Right.
And certainly we wish you all the success in the world, and we hope that this crowd for this Friday show is even larger, if possible, than the first show. I mean, the first show was amazing. It was literally SRO. So you guys are on the right track. Yeah, in a snowstorm.
Right.
Yes, we are very hopeful to have the same turnout that we did on our first show.
You know, I think you're going to do great. You know, if you had, what was the gate, about 350 people roughly for the first show?
I think so. I think it was something to that matter. I know that it was very, very tight in there.
In a snowstorm.
Yes.
You had the option to stay home and stay off the roads and stay safe, and instead you went to professional wrestling and the debut of Battlefront Pro Wrestling. There's something to be said there about that.
Thank you so much. We're so thankful to all the fans who did come out for our debut show. We are very, very thankful.
Yes, absolutely. So we're looking forward to seeing you on the 20 this coming Friday. We'll be there with the hard camera, of course.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, we thank you so much for coming out and supporting us, and we hope that all of your fans do so as well. We're very excited.
Absolutely. I mean, our shows are put up on YouTube at Squared Circle TV, and that's where you can see all of the wrestling footage that we film and we show on the air. So you're going to have exposure. Definitely.
Awesome. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well,
and once again, tickets are available. Where did you mention?
If you just go to our Facebook page, you can look us up at Battlefront Pro on Facebook, and we have links to all the available ticket resources on there.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you very much. We don't want to take up too much of your time this morning.
Well, I really appreciate you having me on. I can't thank you enough.
You're welcome, and we will see you on Friday.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.
No problem. That was the lovely Deana Ray.
Indeed, she's quite a ring announcer, quite an asset to her company, or the company.
Turn this up just a little bit, and we'll show. We'll let everybody experience what is Battlefront Pro Wrestling. Have to get used to some of these names here.
As the fans watching at home can tell, this is literally a packed crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they could fit another person in there.
No.
And as you noted, it was during a severe snowstorm.
Yes. This is during a severe snowstorm. I'd say probably had to get about 6 inches that night, maybe more.
If you're looking for the hottest ticket in town, don't waste your money on Mohegan Sun.
Hey now.
Go to Battlefront. More bang for your buck. Where else are you going to see a fans bring the weapons match?
Well, I don't think the casino would allow that. Of course, as we're saying this, Mohegan Sun already happened.
Indeed, it did.
Right. So nobody has to worry about going to Mohegan Sun unless you want to gamble.
Well, I'm planning on bringing my pillow there, so you know.
Oh, you're gonna be at the crap table all night.
What I do in the bathroom is my business. Thank you. Now, Jay, I understand the word on the street has it that you were, how can we put this mildly, fantasizing about this woman here with the whip in the ring, the pink and blue
That's
pants.
PJ Whip Gonzalez. That's not a woman.
Well, that's not what I heard you were saying. I understand that as we're airing this, other important independent news has happened that Tomahawk, the
The Pioneer Valley
PvP championship has been lost by Tomahawk.
We have a new Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. We will be getting to that shortly. Unfortunately, we were unable to attend last Saturday's event as it was moved to the afternoon and out of the Eastfield Mall and into Captain Jimmy's.
However, on our Facebook page, if fans wish to, they can go there and read up all the events that did take place and see some footage due to our man in the field, Charles Catoli.
Absolutely. He's still out there with his match reports. He'll be at Battlefront Pro Wrestling, of course, this Friday as well. He's getting his name out there. I give him credit.
And I especially like the fact that Battlefront Wrestling is, with this upcoming Friday show, giving 2 tickets to help people, not 2 tickets rather, but $2 off every ticket to help people with disabilities.
Right.
As you know, that's close to my heart. And anytime we have a chance to help somebody in that capacity, I believe that we should step up to the plate.
We're always helping the community. We do it for the community. We don't do it for ourselves.
Well, it's kind of like we come here and we put up with our producer Assad. We do it for the community.
Wow, he's about to cut your microphone. You know, I wouldn't go bad mouthing the guy that's in charge of the audio. And here's Fear Factor versus Southern Discomfort. Well, we've already aired this footage on this broadcast before, but we want to just reiterate what Battlefront Pro Wrestling is all about.
So we're having deja vu or vuja day?
Deja vu. Plus, we didn't make it to PvP last week, so we have no PvP footage. Unfortunately, due to circumstances
And in
beyond
the
our
ring
control.
there with the microphone is the young lady that we just had the pleasure of speaking with.
Absolutely.
The guy in the purple looks like he's packed away a couple pizzas in his time.
I'm sure he has. If they know what real pizza is up there in Western Massachusetts.
Well, I've been told, believe it or not, there is a place in Massachusetts that actually has real pizza. We have yet to sample this.
Right. Southern Discomfort.
And keep in mind, this was their first show.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas with some companies, we have to shoot above the fans and avoid the empty spots, there was no empty spots.
No. Well, it's good to see a nice, solid crowd. Southern Discomfort.
You know, isn't it amazing that everybody who tries to put on the, let's say, redneck or farmer gimmick, they always wear a brand new pair of jeans? I lived in the country. Your jeans are never spotless.
No. Well, maybe he just bought them brand new.
Maybe
he could have worn out his old pair of jeans, and it's time for, because usually they'll wait until they're worn out and then get another pair.
Oh, that's when they're comfortable, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Charles Catoli, I believe that's him behind the pole that just taking some pictures. You'll have to wonder if down the road if we'll see such a talent on this roster as Wrecking Ball Legursky.
They're a new company. They're going to want to get the best of the best.
So why do they have you?
I don't work for Battlefront.
Well, no, but they let you in the building. That's, you know.
Right. So, I mean, it would be a coup if they got, like, Wrecking Ball Legursky to come work for them. Or, you know, there's a lot of other talented individuals we know. They're going to, you know, surround themselves with the best. They already have Marcel Williams. The reigning, defending PAPW champion.
So then you think they're going to go with more homegrown talent, like Deana said, people with passion?
Yes.
And build from there?
Mm-hmm. Because next time they don't want 350 people there. They want 700 people there.
Exactly.
Right. That's a great venue, but if it gets too crowded, they'll just find something bigger. You know, that's the goal. You know.
Well, bigger doesn't always mean better. We've been to many shows where it's the same old product repeatedly over and over again.
If people are attending and liking it, that's what counts at the end of the day. It's what the fans want to say.
True, but like with Battlefront, like we mentioned, they're offering different forms of matches.
Mm-hmm.
Different talent that you don't see on every card. And here are the
Pyramids of Power. Hitting the ring with chairs.
But how are the Pyramids of Power going to react if, say, somebody brings a baseball bat, a staple gun, a bag full of thumbtacks? Do the Pyramids of Power really have it deep down inside to do what it takes to compete in that level of a hardcore match?
I think they do. I think the Pyramids of Power are willing to do whatever it takes to become the first tag team champions. That's the one thing I didn't appreciate when they put their hands on referee Professor Bill Thompson.
Well, Professor Bill Thompson here again is...
He's one of us.
He's not only one of us, but he does a superb job inside the ring. The fans have no problem hearing What he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
He gets down and dirty in the middle of the ring to deliver the best counts and keep the action flowing without getting in the way.
There you have it, Battlefront Pro Wrestling.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to that event as well. Like I said, I'll probably be bringing my pillow to tonight's event, but that's neither here nor there.
Why you didn't have much sleep last night? Did you continue the party without me?
Well, it's just that generally, what we will be seeing tonight is generally very repetitive. It's very 80-ish. There's nothing cutting edge about it.
Oh.
And I'll leave that right there. There is nothing cutting edge about the company which we are going to see this evening.
Are you stating an opinion?
I am stating a fact.
You're stating an opinion.
I'm stating a fact.
You're stating a fact.
Thank you.
You think it's a fact.
I know it's a fact. Do you see a hardcore match in the company that we are going to see tonight?
No.
Thank you. Do
Do
you see a hardcore match in Battlefront?
Yes.
Yes.
People run their companies the way they see fit, which, it's their style. It's up to them, and the fans will come and see it or they won't. Time's going to tell. As we're
well, this is the day where you see such action like mixed martial arts and Ultimate Fighting Championships, and people want to see that grittier, hard hitting action.
Right.
That's why I feel Battlefront is the superior of the two products, because they give the fans that hard hitting, gritty action.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight, though.
They have a fantastic ring announcer.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very, as Deana showed, they're very accessible to the media, very media friendly.
Right. This is part of the Connecticut Power Fit Expo for tonight, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. So we got to see because as we tape this, it hasn't happened yet, but to see exactly how many people show up to this, because it is at the casino. It depends, how much it's been marketed.
Well, I can remember they tried to pull off a show in Middletown, and how did that go? Hollywood.
Right. Is all in advertising.
Exactly.
Right.
And part of that advertising package is you want to be accessible and friendly to the media.
I think they're very friendly to us. I think so. Anyway, PvP.
PvP.
Right.
Pioneer Valley Professional Wrestling.
Pioneer Valley Professional Wrestling. We missed them last week.
Indeed we did.
Indeed we did. We do apologize for that. We're dealing with a crisis situation. Let's leave it at that. But we will be attending their next event, whenever that is. Hasn't been advertised yet. They're going through some struggles of their own, trying to find a home, another base for themselves. So stay tuned. They ain't dead yet. I don't think they're going anywhere. I think they're going to rebound, and they're going to be around for some time to come. They have a new champion in Perry Von Vicious. No more tomahawk.
Yeah, no more running chicken.
No more running chicken. Yeah, he was
the title has been plucked from his waist.
It's been plucked from his waist. Zachary Pierre, while I am quoting the Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling Facebook page, Zachary Pierre Boileau shocked the Pioneer Valley on April 14th by turning on his longtime tag team partner, the Native American Tomahawk, and helping Perry Von Vicious capture the PvP championship.
Well, you never can trust a Frenchman, so
Out with the old and with the new aristocrats, PvP champion Perry Von Vicious, Zachary Pierre Boileau, the Blitzkrieg Pro Bedlam champion Smart Mark Sterling, and Director Torres. So this is going to be interesting.
A new power faction.
A new power faction. And how is the new commissioner going to be dealing with this?
Well, he'll certainly have his hands full.
Right. The new commissioner, I'm quoting their Facebook page yet again. Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling is hereby seized on this date of April 14th, 2018, by the Massachusetts State Athletic Commission Pro Wrestling Division, and is hereby under the full control of Commissioner Alex Seifer. So now the guy is going from sitting there with a notebook, taking notes while we're filming the events, and he's taking notes, and he's never too happy with what he sees. He's always, you think this guy's got a smirk on his face. You got to see Alex Seifer.
So now
he makes you look happy.
Well, I'd like to think I'm a happy person. After all, I do things by the book.
By the book.
By the book. And I'm sure Commissioner Seifer will also do things by the book.
Well, we hope so.
And please, unless he's granted you permission to personally call him Alex, it is Mr. Seifer.
It's Commissioner Alex Seifer.
Exactly.
That's his name. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, some might speculate that he has favoritism to different teams and groups, and others. He called once before and said he has a job to do, and that's what he's there to do. He's there to do a job. He's there on behest of the Massachusetts State Athletic Commission to make sure that the Pioneer Valley wrestling events are running smoothly.
Exactly, and this way that puts him in the mix of things. He'll be right up as close to being in that ring as he can get.
Right. Although some people might think he's singling Pioneer Valley out. You don't really see him at Battlefront. You don't really see him at Chaotic or any of the other organizations, Top Rope in Massachusetts.
Well, I'm sure the Massachusetts Athletic Commission has, other people there to cover those shows.
Yes, perhaps. But he's gonna have his hands full, definitely. So stay tuned. We shall see what happens. We know, Marshall McNeil's time has came and passed as a PvP commissioner, and he did a great job with some things over the last year. And now it's Alex Seifer. I know Matthew James really wanted that position, but now it's Alex Seifer.
Well, Matthew James likes any position.
Yeah, we got to talk to Matthew James. See if he's still over in Milford.
Yes, we do.
We do. Little secret, guys. We don't.
Little
Right.
things in the work.
Things in the works. You never know. Exactly. So don't count PvP out. Know they've had some struggles. Max Cap was closed by the city of Chicopee. Had issues there. Eastfield Mall. There was there was going to be last week got moved. It was supposed to be last Saturday night, and it ended up being in the afternoon, and it ended up being at Captain Jimmy's and not the Eastfield Mall. Time before that, which was the Saturday before Easter, they had to unfortunately cancel that event because about 2 or 3 weeks prior, there was a situation at the mall where there was a fight, not a wrestling event. There was like a dance or something like that, and the police had to get called in, and somebody yelled the word gun, which that's a hot button issue nowadays.
You think?
Yeah, I know. And the mayor of Springfield, the city council stepped in, and any events running at the Eastfield Mall have to be cleared through them, paperwork, the whole 9 yards. So, maybe one day they can run there. I'd like to see them run there again. To be honest with you, I mean
that was a nice venue for them to
right
be using.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Old Macy's. A lot of the malls you go to nowadays, a lot of the, what do you call them, the anchors, go out of business, and they need things to fill those anchor stores, and Pioneer Valley did a great job. I mean, not as a permanent fill-in for Macy's, but that once every other month there they were running it. It helped.
Yeah, and they of course had different signings by superstars of the wrestling world there.
Oh, absolutely.
And stuff going on before the actual event
Right.
card time,
Mm-hmm.
to help people attract people to not only the card but to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
the mall, of course, was a ideal area, in my opinion, because you could not only go to the autograph signings, get autographs, you could go to the event itself, enjoy that with your friends, families, and your mistress, and also afterwards go out to dinner for a bite to eat.
Absolutely. With some of the great restaurants they have up there. So, but this Captain Jimmy's looks nice from what I've seen of Charles Catoli's photos. So hopefully they run there again. I think they probably will.
Well, Charles always does high quality work, and we enjoy having him as part of the Squared Circle family, and simply can't say enough positive good things about Charles.
Absolutely. One of these days we'll actually get him in studio, I think.
And then we'll take him next door to
to the pizza place next door.
Right. And treat him to a slice of pizza.
Right.
Not too much, because yours truly is cheap, but
You don't just have the first dollar you ever made. You have the first dime, don't you?
That's right, buddy. Let me tell you.
You get the first penny you ever made.
Yes, I do. There she is.
There she is.
There she is.
You clean her every day.
I do.
Right.
Shine that baby up, polish her.
Mm-hmm. The first penny. Wow. How long did it take you to make that penny? About 5 seconds?
Please, I was born and the nurses were throwing money at me.
Wow. So they paid
They
you.
weren't changing my diapers, they were changing my dollars.
Oh. There you go. Your life, you bet. So, don't discount Pioneer Valley.
Don't discount Pioneer Valley, and of course, get your tickets now for Battlefront Wrestling.
Get your tickets right now. Go to the Battlefront Pro Wrestling page. another company. I'm trying to pull them up. Don't mind me.
Nobody ever does.
We were, they were nice enough to grant us permission a few weeks back. Unfortunately, we don't know what happened to that episode. I have to get with management here at East Haven
And by the
Television.
way, speaking of independent stars,
Right.
did you see Richard Holiday on this week's episode of Raw?
You have to look real closely. If, the people are been asking us all, what do you mean Richard Holiday was on Raw? The most marketable man in professional wrestling
Is now the most marketable conga dancer.
is now the most marketable man in No Way Jose's Congo line, or at least last week he was. You have to look real closely. Hey, you know what? He got on Raw. It might have been for 3 seconds, but nonetheless, he made it on Raw.
I understand now in his music library, his personal playback list is Gloria Estefan's song that, everybody do the conga, Come on, everybody do the conga.
Right.
No, you can control yourself.
I'm sure he's getting ribbed about it, up, down, left, and right, and sideways. But nonetheless, he made it on Raw, even if it was for 3 seconds. Right.
Yes, he did.
He did. You have to look really closely. You can barely see him, but he did make it on Raw.
So if you attended a wrestling event where Richard Holiday, the most marketable man in professional wrestling, is on the card, make sure to go up to him, shake his hand, tell him the Squared Circle sent you.
And then go, no way, Jose, no way.
And compliment his Congo dancing.
Absolutely. But like I said, I was just saying, we don't know what happened to the episode. We were allowed to show YouTube footage from Renegade Wrestling Alliance. Some people we might want to keep in mind for the future. Renegade Wrestling Alliance, their next event, Friday, May 25th, 8 p.m., RWA Dynasty 2018 at the Chop Shop. You remember the Chop Shop.
I remember the Chop Shop, but for those viewers who don't remember the Chop Shop, that's located where?
225 Conant Street, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, right outside of Providence. It's another wrestling school, more talented individuals. We're always going up to Massachusetts, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we also border New York. We also border Rhode Island. I think, once in a while, I think the Squared Circle Mobile can possibly make it to Pawtucket.
Not on the tires you got now, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why somebody balded my tires. It's totally beyond me.
That was just,
That's, I'm launching an investigation. I want to find out why that happened.
No.
Somebody pulled the shredding off my tires.
Let's not go launching any more investigations right now and waste a viewer's time. Because the last investigation we had with you and Mr. Holiday,
right?
We're still working on what you and Mr. Holiday did with that footage.
What footage?
Exactly.
What are you talking about, footage?
He denies it to this point. To this day in time. Hollywood is denying. He's trying in my opinion, to cover up the trail of tears that he has laid by the wayside. He knows he is caught red-handed and backed into a corner. And when Hollywood feels threatened or backed into a corner, he likes to turn to his very close friend and confidant, Assad, and they weave things together and things come missing.
The only time I see Assad all week is here at ETV.
Well, that's what you're admitting to.
Right. Unless I stop by on a Tuesday, we talk about other things.
Anyway. And I did notice, you thought my back was turned this morning, but I did notice there was cash flowing around here.
No, but that's my business.
Oh, that's your business, but don't you think that the fans deserve a right to know?
No.
The fans who tune in and watch
the fans
us on
don't care about my business transactions. They don't. They care about wrestling footage. They care about independent professional wrestling. It ain't about me. It ain't about you.
Fans,
it's about them.
Send your letters to 109 Foxen Road.
What's 109 Foxen Road?
That is where my post office will be. If you have a letter that you want me to read on the air concerning this matter between Assad, Hollywood J, and Richard Holiday,
where's there a post office on Foxen Road?
I will personally read your letters.
That's a residential area.
Because I feel that you, the fans, deserve to know the very ins and outs of the truth of this matter, this continuing story, so that we can once put it to bed, put it to rest.
You need to go to bed.
And Holiday,
you were up way too late last night.
And Holiday can go on absconding other things.
No way, Jose. No way. So we're going to keep this in mind for May 25th. The Chop Shop. With 4 minutes left, let's get in a belt on this here on live pro wrestling action from the RWA Chop Shop. That's all it's telling me. We're gonna investigate RWA.
Well, in my opinion, not only do we need to investigate RWA,
right,
but I'm sure the fans out there are ready for another award-winning podcast.
Right. Yeah, I have the equipment. We have to utilize it.
We are in the process of putting together a very special podcast that'll work along with our weekly program.
Right. We are available for podcasting. Any promoter, any worker out there, you don't have time to come down to ETV on a Saturday morning. It's too early for you. You're too busy. What's that? What's that sound? You should go get the doorbell.
Let me see what's going on here. It's always chaos. It's something else going on here. My God.
Well, Dan is going lunatic crazy.
We're recording. Get out.
While somebody's going lunatic crazy over here on set, like I said, if Saturday mornings are too early for you, if you're too busy or you're too busy on Friday nights, podcasting can be done anytime, any place. It is possible. We have the capability of doing it.
We have the technology.
Right. So feel free to contact us.
We can rebuild.
Or either one of us personally, or Professor Bill Thompson. We have that technology.
If you're good looking and single, contact me first.
Right. With 2.5 minutes,
and I'm sure Assad's sitting in there being quiet, so he's thinking, how much longer do we have till I shut these guys off the air?
Right.
But
he wants to get out of here in like the absolute worst way.
He's shaking his head and saying, why the heck did I come in here for this abuse?
Right.
But deep down inside, our producer Assad loves us. Why? Because we are the #1 rated, top of the heap, top of the banana. Yeah, top of the banana. Creme de la creme wrestling show here at ETV. And not only here at ETV, but on YouTube, but on Facebook. So if you want to be a part of all the action and excitement...
Actually, Dan...
Please reach out and contact
We're the only
us.
wrestling show here at ETV.
But that makes us number one.
Number one.
As long as we're the only wrestling show here,
Mm-hmm.
we are number one. And with that in mind, speaking of number one, we are also bringing back your old-time favorite. Good news now. Very soon.
Very soon. So
Launching an all-new season.
So probably by November.
Probably by November.
Right.
The way you keep track of time.
I know. I was up late last night.
That's not what I heard.
We both were. Face it. Ladies and gentlemen.
I heard you go. I won't go there.
What?
I won't go there.
Don't go there. Battlefront Pro Wrestling again. From the Elks Lodge in Ludlow, Massachusetts, this Friday evening. We'll be there with our hard camera. We'll be rolling that beautiful footage soon.
Hopefully, all of you watching all of this can join us there at Battlefront.
For now.
And don't forget to bring your favorite weapon.
I'm Hollywood J. Williams.
And I'm Dan Hoff.
Good luck.
God bless.
See you next week.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.